Okay, legends, welcome back to the channel with another Etheria restart video. In this video, we'll be talking about something special that you can cheese your way in PvP and PvE and bypass some hard stages and hard content. Will help you a lot with this one. And we're talking about none other than the shell, the revelation, okay? That's an absolutely amazing shell that will work with your supports as well. They can be a semi-carry for your team because of the damage that they do. Now, not all the supports, it's a multi-hit. And let me tell you where you can get it. I think you can get it from Nikonana. If I'm not mistaken, if you're gonna go to Hell mode, I think on Nikonana, nope, not on Nikonana, you can farm it from Hoyan, and there's the revelation, okay? Do we have it on Inferno as well? We do have it on Inferno. So far, I think nobody cleared it. Oh, no, they are clearing it with the dot team. The one that is harder, I think, to clear, which is you, Rengoku, right? Nobody cleared it on Inferno, and people are clearing it on actually Nightmare mode. But anyway, so you can go and unlock this with, not here, but with Hoyan. With killing Hoyan on Hell mode, you can drop it, and you can't drop it on Nightmare, sadly. So you need to drop it on Hell mode, and it will give you this. Let's go and check it out and check how it works. Basically, you want to use it on your supports, or if you want on your carries. Now, multiple hits is the key word. So Messiah deals damage with 2 hits, so it means he procs it twice. Ditting deals 2 hits, he procs it twice because he performs 1 extra hit, right? Somebody like Lily, it does not work because she does a single target. Now, somebody like Freya, which is the most perfect candidate, she does 4 multiple hits. It means 4 times you proc it. Now, what does this shell do? Let's go and read it. So we're gonna go to Revelation because I have it here. So, okay, let's do this. Okay, let's read it from here. So, before the owner takes an action, enables a crit hit dealt by owner Aminus, which is the character, in this turn to deal additional indirect real damage equal to 10% of the target's max HP. I think it goes to 12% if you upgrade it even more. But let's say 10% for now. If you want to use it, you can use it at level 20 or level 10. Even at level 1, it still works because it's a fixed number at 10%. Okay? Total damage dealt per hit that cannot exceed 150% of the self attack. What does that mean? You need to build these characters on crit rate and on attack. Building them on crit rate and attack, you will increase the attack for you, so you can deal extra damage based off your attack, and you need crit rate so you can crit 100%. So basically what is the other second best candidate, which is I'm building right now, and I got her to 5-star, I think. Yeah, to 5-star, which is, what's her name? Kazuyo the Reverie. Kazuyo the Reverie, she's really good in Doki Doki. She's really good in many other areas in this game, especially in PvP, because of her slumber, okay? So she sleeps other enemies. She have a 35% chance to sleep them, even without having her on effect accuracy, but you want to build her a little bit on effect accuracy and max out her skill. Now, her ultimate, what does it do? So, basically, she deals a 3-hit, 75% to all enemies, with a 50% chance to inflict attack down with for 2 turns. And if the target is already afflicted with attack down, it will change to 35% chance to inflict slumber, which is absolutely nice for her. Because 3-hit, it might 1 hit afflict attack down, the other 2 hits, one of them will afflict a slumber, or the other way around. Not the other way, but 2 hits might hit you with attack down, and then the last hit with slumber. Now, this is a 3-hit. It means 30% real true damage from their maximum HP. You're gonna take 30% of their maximum HP. With 4-hit from Freya, you're gonna deal with her 4-hit, that's 40%. So 30, 40, that's 70% HP removed from your enemies. And then your carry will come and sweep them out. Or you can actually, if you build them high on attack, you can actually deal the extra damage. This extra damage does not calculate before the action. So you hit with the shell, it hits 40% of their maximum HP. Remove it because of all the 4-hit attack. Let's say she deals 100k extra damage by her attack. This will be added after the damage. So this will be absolutely insane. I'm just gonna go and remove her set, play her on a normal set. So basically what I'm playing her on a speed set with a little bit of sustain on her. I need to put effect accuracy, I know, but this is only for testing purposes. If we're gonna go to a boss, let's say somebody like Aurora, right? Because you're gonna use her on Aurora or on Doki Doki, my bad. Let's go to Hell 1. So can she one-shot actually, or we are in combat here. Let me stop this battle. I don't know why I'm farming the lower one. It's for the achievement. Anyway, a challenge. Let's go into the challenge, and I will show you with this gear how much damage can she do, okay? So we're gonna remove, we're gonna keep them actually. We're gonna keep them just to check how much. Remove the auto. Nope, 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 nope. Okay, even without the buff from our Lily, right? But I will use Lily because I want to speed things up. So we're gonna use it on her. Look at the damages on the bosses, on the units. It's not that much. It will be a little bit, right? She will deal just a teeny bit. You see the damages? They're almost non-existent. Now, let's go out and let's put crit rate set on her, which I have it on Ditting. It's a full built crit rate set on him. So we're gonna go here. We're gonna go to Freya. I'm gonna equip her with the crit rate set from Ditting. So where's Ditting set? I saved it somewhere. Here we go. So she will be on 102 crit rate, which she will always crit with her attacks, right? Now we put the shell on her. This is keyword shell. This one, which is the one that it does not matter what I have on it. I just want to show you what it does. Now this one has a little bit of attack. Yeah, so we increase the attack so she deals extra amount of damage on the boss. Her attack is not that high. You want to build her as much as possible on attack as well. So she has the crit rate. She has the revelation. Wow. My English end. Let's check how much damage can she do with her first skill. And you will see the insane number of damages because she buffs herself with attack while hitting them, which is kind of crazy. And she inflict debuff, so they take extra damages by her. So let's go and check how can we maximize. You saw the damages that she does, right? She didn't deal so much damage at all. Now she's not the fastest. So now I'm not gonna use anything, okay? I'm not gonna use anything. So I'm gonna auto attack here because I don't want you to tell me. So no debuffs, nobody took damage, maybe him. Don't focus on him. Let's focus on the other units, all right? So here we go. How much damage can we do with Etheria just because of using this shell? You see, half of their HP went missing. Man, she destroyed immediately all of them with her skill. Now, does this work consistently? Like if you build her skill, maximize it and everything and you work with it? No, you need to proc the shell over and over. So the shell will work. Now, on the second run, when we're gonna go and get her, hopefully we can go through this and I will show you. So they will attack, they will attack. Yup, we don't care. So far, we don't care. Okay, so now we reduce the cooldown, right? So you reduce the cooldown of the shell, you reduce the cooldown of her as well. But the problem is I didn't build her set, or her skills. So her skill will stay on 4 cooldown or 3 cooldown. Let's give us a heal and look at the shell. The shell did not proc. Okay, it procced. Now, why did it proc the shell? It procced because of Lily's ultimate. Now, without using Lily's ultimate, this is on 3 round cooldown. As you see here, there's 3 round cooldown. So you need to have her skill maxed out so you can spam it after Lily and do the same amount of damage and clear the whole wave. It's not Messiah carrying, it's her carrying. Let's check the damage. Can she one-shot this one? She does multiple hits, yes. She does double hits. It means 20% true damage he will take. 20% of his maximum HP is removed. And then she will add the extra damage that she does. And can we check, can Messiah do the same thing with his second skill? Can he one-shot this dude, okay? This dude is similar to that dude. Or with this guy, because he has the defense break. Can we one-shot him? We couldn't one-shot him. Freya one-shot the other unit. Messiah couldn't one-shot. This is only because of the shell. The shell is absolutely the revelation. This is how it works. It's not about how much damage you do or add or whatever. Yes, attack is important, but it's how many times you hit the target. Every crit rate hit. So if we don't have crit rate on her at all, and she hit using this shell, you will deal no damage, right? You will no longer deal extra damages. But because she's critting on every single hit 4 times with her ultimate, so bam, 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 her laser comes from the sky. This is how much she's dealing damage. Now let's go and test it out with another one with Kazuyo the Reverie, because she does 3-hit attack, right? So we're gonna give her the same models with crit rate, which are the Ditting one. I named it Ditting. Here we go. And we're gonna give her the Revelation shell and go and check the damages that she does. Oh, not empower, replace, and thank you so much. Okay, here we go. How much attack does she have? I mean, why is the model not... Okay, we need to give her the other shell, which give her a little bit of attack. Yep. Okay, what did I do? Man, sometimes I really don't understand what I'm doing. Okay, mount, here we go. So now her attack is a little bit decent, right? Because we got the 45% on attack on onslaught. Let's go and replace Freya and add Kazuyo, the Reverie, instead of her and check. Does she do the same damages? Now, 4 times the damage is much higher than 3 times the damage, right? So she 100% she will not do the same amount of damages. Where are you? Here we go. and she's not built that high on attack, but still she will do the job. You're gonna see that she does damage. This little teeny meeny support does incredible amount of damages. So let's do this so everybody does not get stunned, so we can go with her. And let me freeze them anyway. So let's freeze them anyway so we can go and take a round. It doesn't matter. We're gonna take this target as the one to. You see how it procced the shell? We're gonna focus on this because these will take extra damages because they're frozen. This one is not frozen, no debuffs. So how much damage can we do on him? Look at this. This is a normal support that I didn't build. I don't have a lot of attack on her. 3 hits, almost 30% of their HP. Almost this is 70% to 80%, something like that. Because the extra damage after that with the attack did not proc. So if you build Revelation on Casio and on Freya, you basically wipe the first round, right? And then you can freeze with your Kraken on the second round until you have the cooldown duration locked out or removed or reset on their shell and on their abilities. You go with that. Now, with Lily, this works perfectly with Casio, even if you don't go and upgrade her. So her ultimate is only on four rounds, right? And you can reduce the cooldown for 1. Right? If you're gonna go here, this is how you upgrade her. As you see, 4 round, and the shell is on 3 round cooldown. If you wanted to trigger simultaneously, like completely with it, you upgrade it. It goes for 1 round cooldown. You see, you become 3 round cooldown with the shell on 3 round cooldown as well. So every time you have your ultimate up, you'll deal these extra amount of damages. She's a perfect candidate here. Now, there's other characters that do multi-hits, somebody like Hellkid. Now, if you have Hellkid, Hellkid does 3-hit attack as well. So he's a perfect candidate for this. You need to build him completely on attack and build him on a little bit of crit rate. If his 3 hits procs, crit rate as well. So I would build him 2 nods of attack or 1 nod of attack, 2 nods of crit rate. And you don't need the crit damage actually because the shell is dealing the extra damages. So basically his attack will buff his shield. Your crit rate will allow you to go and do the damages for this. And what do I need if you want to play them in PvP, specifically in PvP? The best sets, in my opinion, to play them is playing 12 by 12, right? So the Matrix effect, if you can get it. So if you can go Swift Rush 12 effect, and if you can go with where is it? Don't I have any type of set here that gives me, okay, here. If you can go Onslaught as well, Onslaught will give you 45% of attack. It will boost his attack for thicker shields, plus you will boost his HP or his speed by this one, so you can go faster than your enemy and try to one-shot them with support, with bruises, with whatever. Now, I told many people, they were asking me about Tiamat. Yes, Tiamat is absolutely crazy. With Tiamat, this works perfectly, completely fine. If we're gonna go and check out Tiamat, here we go. Where is my Tiamat, my friend? Tiamat, where are you? I'm completely blind. Where is Tiamat? 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 Here we go. I'm blind, guys. Do not. So her ultimate, she hits 2 hits, right? And then her AoE does, how many hit does it do? Damage equal to, I think it's a 4 hit. Maybe it's only 1. But she continuously does AoE with 10% extra damage to you. Plus she does true damage. How much is the true damage that she does? I think it's on her passive or something like here. I forgot, but increase. Okay, so this is the ultimate. If we're gonna go increases the rate of damage added based on the current HP to 11% in the ultimate form. So whatever HP she have, she will add 11% or 10% and then 10% for the revelation. Now, I didn't test it on Tiamat because I didn't have her, and on beta I didn't play the revelation on her. But these are the characters so far that are the most ones to hit multiple hits. I don't know who hits also multiple hits. I don't think Klaus does multiple hits. How many hits? Inflicts 2 turn. Okay, it's a 1-hit AoE, which doesn't work. Rilmoka. Okay, on Rilmoka it works perfectly, right? On Rilmoka it's kind of crazy. Deals 3 hits, right? And after the hit, she does a stun. The stun also considered a hit, so it's a 4-hit. So there's a chance for you to also, if you want a carry with Revelation, this is built for her. For her and for, we can say also Messiah because he does a 2-hit, and this extra 20% amount of like HP that you're gonna remove from the boss, from the enemies, from everybody. This works on bosses, every single boss in the game. It works on PvP, it works on mobs. This is the coolest thing that I've seen. I didn't know about this. Thank you all for telling me about it, whoever sent me that. How many attacks do you have here? She does these 4 hits. Okay, here we go. So Celin's, whatever her name is it Celin's or Celine? What do you say? Celin's. Okay, so basically she does 4 hits, 70% damage to all enemies with 30% chance to inflict attack down and forgetfulness, which is another type of control, right? Because she negates passives with it. So basically she can go and actually use that. For Doki Doki, this will be insane because she's a carry, 4 hits. Forgetfulness also is considered a CC, so you are controlling the enemies, so they take extra damages. So you build her on crit rate, a little bit of attack, you go and hit them, and that's it. You absolutely GG. So you can play Celin's, you can play Kazuyo, and you can play Freya, and absolutely one-tap them immediately the first lineup, right? And then you can go with the next lineup, use Kraken to stun them, try to refresh your cooldowns back to back. I mean, this is on a 3-hit cooldown if you max it out, right? Because it reduces the cooldown, it goes up to 3 turns. So the shell is also on 3 turns, so you can do the same thing with it, which is absolutely fine and perfect. I think the attack buff also from Freya with this team will help them deal extra damages based on their attack. They reduce the enemy's HP more and more. So what did we learn from this? This shell is absolutely busted, in my opinion. I think in everybody's opinion, this is basically the shell that you want to cheese content with until you're going to get the dot team for the late game, the end game, because dot team is really, really important and really good. And as you see, I started building Fangus. How am I building him? I'm maxing his first skill, then I'm going to max his second skill, so I can land consistently. It's not the second skill. This is the second skill, the passive. Follow up for 50%. I will be a little bit more consistent with his follow-up. Now, if I have Lily, and I do have Lily, I will never need to upgrade this one. I only need to upgrade his first skill, and I will need to get Sanya, right? Because I'm using Obol as well. Obol is working, but I don't want to be dependent only on Obol. It's a win-win situation. I mean, with Obol on Nico Nana, you can stun the left and right mobs, but I don't think if it works completely. He deals 3 instances of damage, dealing 3 hits. Also, you can play Revelation. Oh my god. This will be absolutely nice. I'm going to try this lineup. I'm going to try Obol, build him up, speed, and maybe a little bit of effect accuracy, but crit rate the most. Put Revelation on him. Put Revelation on Freya. Put Revelation on Kazuyo. And put Revelation on Hellkid. And try to bruise my way through PvP and any other content. And yeah, that was it for the video. Let me know your opinions about this. Try it. Please go and try it. Trust me, guys. Try it. You'll have fun. You're going to go cheese your content throughout everything. Especially, I think with Revelation, if you build every single unit that does multi-hit on Revelation, I think you can reach very, very, very far. And for Kururu, again, for everybody that's having problem with Kururu in the Ethernet rally, right? If you want to go and cheese your way through Kururu, you can play them on Revelation. Let's check how much damage. She's here, right? She's here. Do I have it on her? Let's put them and do a small test, right? So we're gonna give her models. I'm gonna give her. I have 2 sets of effect accuracy and not crit rate. 1 set of crit rate. Let's give her the ditting one. Where is it? This is the ditting one, and we're gonna give you replace, and we're gonna give you this one, right? Okay, and we're gonna and we're gonna use Kazuyo as well. Where is Kazuyo? Here we go. We're gonna give you the set of Messiah, right? Where's Messiah? Mass. It should be here. Okay, here, Messiah. Anything with attack. So how much crit rate? Not so high on crit rate. We have a little bit of attack. This is crit rate. This is attack. This is attack also. So we're gonna search. Okay, we can do this. We can do attributes and crit rate and confirm filter. And here we go. We have this one, and we have this one with attack. We have this one with crit rate. So basically, we have 2 units with crit rate. We can replace the shell. And we can put, what shell do we need to put? It's this one, okay? So replace. Now, we're not going to have a lot of damage because of playing this one. Like, Messiah doesn't have anything else. But also, to buff more crit rate and deal a lot of damage, we're going to play Gray. Do you have your models? Okay, we took something from him. So crit rate, let's give him the attack bonus. Anything with attack. Here we go. Attack bonus, this one. Okay, so we load it. And here we go. He's ready to go and rumble. Replace this one as well. No, let's keep this one. This one is really decent. So let's check it out with this lineup, right? So we can do it here. So are we using anything here? No, no. Lilith, I think Lilith has also multi-hit, right? See, she have a chance to all enemies. 1 hit only? Okay, maybe it's more, but I don't know. I don't know. So we're gonna keep Valerian. We need a healer, right? So I'm gonna keep these 1, 2 we're playing. Sanya, we don't need you. We're gonna play Kazuyo. And let's check how this would work We have Messiah now. He doesn't have his set on. Oh my god. Why do I have Messiah? He will basically deal 0 damages, right? So here we go. He's gonna die immediately. Bam, bam, bam. Well, with his stats, he's surviving. Now we're gonna buff crit rate on everybody. We're gonna hit them. We're not gonna do... I want the defense break also on them. So, no damages by a carry. Semi-carry, great, okay? Or Gary. Gary? Great. I call him Gary. I don't know why. So, here we go. The damages are decent. With Freya, how much damage can we do on them? Let's check. Bam. These are 2 supports, right? Now, imagine that you have AoE clearers as well, like Messiah built. You put Dinah on this lineup. She debuffs the enemies. This is enemy that is super hard. With 2 supports, we did this. So imagine we're doing this with carries as well that hits multi-hits. Hellkid will help you with having shields, right? Messiah double hits also and will give you a 20% remove in damage. I think this is great. This is crazy. And yeah, that was it for the video. Let me know your opinions in the comment section. I'll be reading them and I'll see you in the next one.